Yo, 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 what's going on? It's episode 21 of Primo Sports, and we in the motherfucking building. It's your host, Jake, spreading love, and I'm with the co-host.
You already know who it is, Primos and Select, and welcome back to another episode of Primo Sports with it's all game and no hype.
No motherfucking hype. And yes, I am a clown. And yes, the whole fucking thing is that I'm a clown every year for thinking that the Giants are gonna do something different when it doesn't happen. But what happens is they give you a little, hey, hey, here's some hope. We got a new quarterback. We beat the Eagles. No, we're ass again. We're 2-6. And I think it's like over the last like 8 seasons, it's been like 2-6, 1-7, 2-6. Then we had like a little 6-2 drawn, 2-6, 2-6. Like it's crazy. It's embarrassing. No, no, that was 2022.
Okay,
That was
so
the last time.
that's probably the year.
Yeah, so like the thing is, what happens is we make it like real hype, so you remember that, and you be like, "Oh, wasn't that last year?" And it wasn't. It was just that we over exaggerated so much, and we finished.
I like yo.
We finished 9-8 or some shit like that.
Yeah, I'm not
Not,
gonna
no,
lie.
no,
I thought it was
9-7-1.
last season that
We
y'all
finished
was
nine
awful,
seven and one, and that was our balling season. That was our balling season, 9-7-1.
and that was 2022.
That was 2022 with Daniel Jones won a playoff game against the Vikings and then got absolutely demolished by the Eagles.
Was that the same year we had that like long run and then he like tripped up?
Nah, that was like a year before or something like
Okay.
that. So obviously it's not working out. I mean, after that devastating loss again, hey, y'all seen the rant, so all of that. Following that up with going against the Eagles, I really didn't expect to win anyway. Like really, because I thought it was just gonna be. Well, I did and I didn't. So like the reason why I didn't expect to win in the first place is because I know how devastating that loss was against the Broncos. And usually when you lose something like when you lose in that fashion, it's really hard to bounce back from. And I'm not gonna lie though, everybody's talking about it. The officiating was fucking terrible, and it was against us most of the time when the fucking officiating was terrible.
Mm-hmm.
That Thibodeau shit, that's a fucking fumble, bro.
Mm-hmm.
There's no forward. What do you mean forward progress? What are you talking? He's moving forward still, and he reached the ball across, and I took it away from him. You're telling me you call? So that means when did you call forward progress? Because he's moving the whole time. So when did you feel like, let me say that the play is dead? When could you say that?
When was the whistle blown to say it?
After the fumble. After the fumble.
So then that means that the play is still going on. If the player is moving forward, making a football move, and I take it away from you, then that would be technically a fumble.
Clear possession, you know. And we got robbed on that. The Darius Slayton offensive pass interference was crazy. It was hand fighting between both of them, and the cornerback actually held him and his jersey. So you went to you can't go to the replay on this stuff. That's the problem too. I think on certain things you need to be able to go to the replay on certain penalties, like especially like pass interference, offensive pass interference, like if you see hand fighting, usually don't call it in the first place. And then to call it against a wide receiver is just like really not common. Like you're really most likely it's going to be against a defender. If you see a jersey getting pulled, I mean, I don't know what type more evidence you need.
That would be like a holding right there, just off of the fact, at least a holding, because like on with the passing plays and the pass interferences, those are a lot of hand fighting, and you kind of got to let them do that because each man has, in my opinion, has an opportunity to the ball.
You have a right to the ball.
You feel me? But like, as if we're like this and we're both, within the rules with whatever, then it should never be called because we're both fighting for the ball. But if it's something like blatant that are like on the offensive end that you're doing, like a blatant push, like a clear push you. But if it's like I'm just like a slight separation type move, then I don't really see that like as a pass interference. I see more so like the full extension
Yeah.
pass interference. But if I'm just like, and then I catch it, to me that's not like a pass interference.
Especially if we're both hand fighting.
Right. If we're both
This
going
is what I'm
forward,
saying.
then
So,
that's not a pass
and if you
interference.
saw that my jersey got pulled, because you see the jersey being pulled,
Mm-hmm.
you got to just let that shit rock. And that took away a touchdown from us.
Mm-hmm.
Um, they call offsides on Tibbs. Fucking Mulata, whatever the fuck his name is, he moves first. He literally, he's laughing.
Right. That's
He
their guard.
laughed.
Eagles
Yeah,
guard.
it's the dude that's mad. You know, he's up there, one of the best in the league.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
But he moved first. He did a that's a false start. I'm sorry, bro. That shit was terrible. Look, does that mean we would have had a chance to win the game anyway? I don't know, but every play that I just said was because the forced fumble ended up being a touchdown. The you took away a touchdown from us with the Darius Slayton shit. And then and then boom, Thibodeau he goes off sides, but because dude did a false start,
Mm-hmm.
ended up being a touchdown play afterwards.
So basically, it was 3 touchdowns. Like a
You
lot. That's 21 points right there.
I'm just saying. Now that's math. You know what I mean? Well, I can't even. Well, yeah, and Gano was back, so that's 21 because he comes in, he's making the field goals and shit like that. So, but tough shit. It is what it is. Prayers up for Skattebo.
Yeah, that was wild.
That was a bad one.
Yeah,
But I'm sorry to keep going.
Wasn't that a hip drop?
Hit drop tap. No flag was thrown.
Yeah.
No flag.
But yeah, I like yeah. Prayers up, because you never want to see a player go down like that, especially the way he went down, and obviously he's gonna be out for the season. You know what I mean? He's gonna have to wait till next season to come back. But hopefully he has a speedy recovery and he's able to get back to what he once was.
Yeah.
He's still young, so he should be able to bounce back pretty quickly. But yeah, this season he's gonna have to sit it down.
Yeah, on the bright side, it was dislocated. It
Right.
wasn't it wasn't broken ankle. It was dislocated ankle. Boom, we gotta do the surgery, get that back where it needs to be, and then you heal up from there.
Dislocations suck. I dislocated my kneecap a couple times, and
Yeah,
that's oh my gosh, one of the worst pains, bro.
but it is easier, like as far as if your shit break, like if your ankles.
Because I mean, especially if it's a clean dislocation.
Yeah,
If it's a clean dislocation, then that means they able to pop it right back into place. And like I said, he's still young, so he may not need that big of a surgery.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I mean, like I said, I
And the
had a
healing
couple.
process will be
Right,
faster
like I had a couple, and I didn't need any surgeries because they were just clean dislocations.
Yeah.
Just pop in, pop right. Pop out, pop right back in. So I ended up, healing and
bro.
just having to, work on my shit. But
that's
it
crazy.
sucks, bro.
That is crazy, man. That's crazy how you just said because he's young, bro. Because now if we do that,
nah, I'm gonna have to sit down for a while.
It's crazy.
Yeah, nah, that's why I be working out now.
Yeah, like it's so wild. Like I look at shit and I go, they be like, yo, back in 2 to 4 weeks. I go, nah, not me. Probably end of my career at this point. I can't.
Like I'm done. I'm about to sit it down,
bro. I turned a little bit to the left, and it sound like fucking the bubble gum shit, not the bubble wrap. When you pop it, pop. I'm like,
That's
yo,
me from sitting down for too long. I got to stretch every like 20 minutes.
yeah. So like you said, thank God you're young, man, because this shit happened to you at our age. It is not. It's not a recovery. It's not a speedy recovery. There's no more speedy
There's
recovery.
a process to it.
Yeah.
A lot of massages, a lot of like
physical therapy.
Physical therapy was my best friend on my last one. When I last dislocated my knee, I was there every day, bro.
Yeah, man.
Every day.
So yeah, man. Prayers up for Skattebo. You know what I'm saying? I think, yeah, you said, man, it'll be fast recovery, and we do, I'm still solid with the quarterback, and I think the future is still bright, but I'm still feel like this most likely next year too. I don't know. I only can go off of what I've been feeling for this
You're
time.
right.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's hard for me to be optimistic.
Right.
That's the problem. But am I going anywhere? No. So, I'm a clown today. It's Halloween, so just doing it because of the theme. But I do feel like this. I do feel like this. But yeah, so we transitioning for that, man. We gotta go talk about your team for sure, man.
Good win.
Go do your thing, man. Go do your thing.
It was, a good win, expected win. We're taking advantage of the schedule, just like how you should do. And I mean, Drake's doing his thing. Watching some clips of McDaniels and Diggs. I'm liking the communication that they got with one another. You know what I mean? Diggs is looking like he's trying to be like another coach out there on the field, and that works out a lot. I just want us to keep doing what we doing. We gotta have that next game Belichick mentality. Can't live off of that. If that's one thing that we're gonna bring from the old regime, it got to be that type of mentality where it's like, all right, on to Atlanta now. I
Nah,
can't
that's a fact. That's a fact.
can't drink the juice, can't get too excited about it. It's like, nah, it is what it is. We're 6-2. That's what's up. Like I said, I feel like what this does for us in the future and especially next season to really make us a contender, it's gonna make with the record and with how we're playing and with the coach that we have, is gonna make free agents look like
Yeah, yeah.
we're constantly being like a trade talk between like the Eagles and us when it comes to AJ Brown. He wanted to be a Patriot, cried when he didn't become a Patriot. Went to Tennessee, ended up getting traded to the Eagles, won a chip with them. Who knows what's going to be happening with them? He has a great relationship with Vrabel. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? We've been hearing names like Myles Garrett being tied to us. Who knows what's going to happen? I try not to get too excited about these type of things. They're cool. They're great to hear, and they would be great if. But I gotta actually see that. You
Yeah.
feel me? So I'm not gonna get too excited about it. For me, it's just like a yo. Keep doing what we doing. Play the way that we've been playing, so we can get a nice, good playoff bid. See what we do in the playoffs. But definitely for next year and the years to come, I feel like that's when it's gonna like I said, we're gonna have a lot of players looking over here to say like, I can do something for you.
Yeah, I mean, at one point, when y'all was on y'all dynasty shit, it was like I compare it to like the Yankees, where if you at some point you wanted to play for the team. You know what I'm saying? At some point, motherfuckers want to be a Yankee, because winning in a Yankee uniform is like more pristine than it. I mean, obviously you
Mm-hmm.
happy either, but everybody knows like, nah, if you do it in New York, then or for the Yankees, an organization like that, then it means something. So it was like that for the Pats too,
Mm-hmm.
where that's y'all basically in the Super Bowl every year. So
Mm-hmm.
if you go there, you're gonna be in the Super Bowl. You got Tom, you got Belichick's great selling points. I think then obviously shit fell off at one point. Once Tom left, it was raps.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the thing. This is what the argument is. I mean, the what do you need more, the player or the coach? Y'all, all due respect, y'all didn't do shit once Tom left. Nothing that was of what you were doing previously. Tom wouldn't want to ring the next year, literally. So 60-40, I'm not saying coaches aren't important, but I'm saying it's a little different when you got, a Mac Jones versus a fucking goated Tom Brady. You know what I mean? Especially at that, people might have wrote him off, but he obviously wasn't done.
Mm-hmm.
And he could have probably went back for another year, honestly, in Tampa, because they got knocked out in the playoffs. It's not like he had a shitty regular season and they got, they didn't even make the playoffs. But, now the selling point is young, talented, you know, got a lot of upside to it. And since you guys won so much,
It's the
the
organization.
organization is
Like
built a
I feel like
foundation
yeah,
where it's like,
like
oh, I want to win. If I win in a Pats uniform, it means a
It
little
means
bit
something. Like
more.
that's why I feel like how you brought up the Yankees and how you made that comparison. It's like that for like I feel like if you go to places like Pittsburgh, you know what I mean? If you
Yeah.
go to places like San Francisco,
Hmm.
these teams have multiple championships, 5 and 6. So, and that's a lot in football. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? That's a lot in football. So when players are seeing these and they're seeing these teams that are top, also, not top team, not also just top teams now, but when you go and look at their history and you go and you're able to look in the rafters or something like that and say like, damn, they actually got shit hanging up like
Yeah.
championships. I want that, opposed to you going to organization that's like, like you go to the Cardinals, no disrespect, but it's like how many chips do they got?
Right.
They can say that they've been there, but that was like what, like 10 years ago? You know what I mean? And then you got like the Bears. They haven't been to a chip since '85.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, they haven't since like 2001, excuse me, something like that, when they had played
Oh yeah, yeah,
when
yeah,
they
yeah.
played Peyton and
Yeah,
them.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Devin Hester
Nah, yeah,
returning
that was 2006, 2006.
2006,
Yep.
excuse me. So, like there's certain organizations that when you go there, you know what is expected. So like even like going to
Yeah.
basketball, when you go to like when you get into the NBA and you play for the Lakers or you play for the Celtics, you know what is expected.
God.
You feel me? You know what is expected. You know that you know that a championship is championship or bust, because in these organizations, they're not going to hang no Western Conference Championship finals. They're not going to hang the Eastern Conference Championship finals. That's not going down. We don't hang those over here in Boston. We hang chips. We hang banners, real banners. We're all about champions. We got 18 and trying to go for 19 at some point. So you go to certain organizations, you know that you have to win, and that kind of does something to you as a player, because it makes you want to win. You want to be a part of that legacy and that
Facts.
history. You want to be like using the Yankees as an example. You want to be up there with the Mickey Mantles and all that shit, the Derek Jeters and all of these other great Yankees players, right?
Yeah, yep.
You want to be on that list and say that I also brought a chip there and I was also one of the fucking greats. So
Right.
when you go to these organizations, the Pats, Pittsburgh, places like that, it's all about winning, man.
Yeah, it's all about winning, man. And I think that's what, when like I said, you build a culture and then it kind of, but obviously you have to keep it up. So like, even though the name is good, if y'all 2-6,
Mm-hmm.
then it's, I don't want to go there. You
Right.
know what I mean?
Exactly.
Because like the Giants, if we're doing good, people want to come here.
Mm-hmm.
Niggas want to go there. But it is what it is, man. And like you said, winning is all that matters. And
That's
speaking of
it.
winning, that boy Wemby been doing nothing but winning. I gotta bring cause first of all, the basketball season has been phenomenal just from the beginning. Crazy buzzer beaters, 50-point games. Basketball's back for sure, and it's exciting. But I, I,
Certain players are standing out,
that
man.
the Spurs is 5-0 for the first time in a long time. I don't know if they said franchise history, but I doubt that. But it's crazy, and he's bro, he blocking motherfuckers on one side, taking it, going down the court, Euro step, lay.
And he's doing more of that, because I didn't notice, but like, watching Bill or something, they had brought that up, like, yo, he's taking way less threes. I ain't realized that. You feel
Yeah,
me? And then it's like when you go and look, you just see like, hold on, nah. Like I feel like everything he's doing is to the basket now.
yeah, because he
You
realized
know what I'm
it. Like,
saying?
bro,
Like
why would I
I'm
be
bigger than
shooting
you. I'm
threes?
taller than you. That's it. It's just easy money. But the way he's handling the ball, like, did you see the way when he crossed over between the
Yep.
legs? You know what I'm saying? Like a behind the back type whoopty. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like, but you're 7'4".
Yeah, stop. Can you
What
chill?
is that? You're seven
He's
four
still
and you're handling the
unstoppable.
rock like a KD would, if you would say, just
Yeah.
maybe even a little bit more of a package.
Cause like bro, like you said, he's going to the rack, right? Cause if you think about it, right, you are the most unstoppable person to probably ever play the game at this point. to think about, because like the height and the skill set, who is stopping you, bro? You can just go to the Bahi, bro. He does a fucking like a windmill. He gets like this much off the ground because he's already at the fucking.
He don't even have to
He
jump
don't
high.
gotta jump.
He can stand on his tippy toes and put the ball in the basket. That's how.
And then the skill set, like you said, come on, bro. 7'4" behind the back, step back three. Come on, bro.
Like he
And
holds the
efficient,
ball
efficient.
up. Like it's like he balls.
But he blocks you on the other side too.
7'4" crossing, mm, cross tween.
Bro, how you could pin on the glass, right? Take it, come down the court and pull it from 40.
Like yo,
Like, bro, from the logo.
the Spurs could fuck around and win a chip this year.
I think, we got to change it, right? Because before it was
Because
like, what year
they could
is it
fuck
gonna
around
be? It
and
might fuck around.
and and one of the reasons why I say
Some
that is
bullshit.
because like they got my man Luke Cornett over there. He's like one of the best backup big men that you can have.
Yeah,
Because he does what you need him to do. Get the boards, put the ball back. Off the pick and rolls or whatever, roll to the basket, he's gonna dunk it. We don't need you to do much, my nigga. You're gonna help us out to give Wemby a little break when he needs it. You know what I'm
no,
saying? And we'll have the bet. Don't worry, don't even worry about it. But when Wemby's in the game,
bro. De'Aaron Fox is not even back yet. Okay? So imagine when the fucking Fox is in the building. And now you got all that speed you got to deal with. Throwing up lobs because he could easily do. He's gonna break down the defense. You can't, you're gonna collapse. Lob, he's 7'4". He's 7'4".
don't let the Spurs start winning a lot because when that trade deadline pop up and if they need a piece,
Oh,
oh
Pop gonna make some calls.
if they need a
You're
piece, bro, and then for next season, if they're able to come up on, because there's gonna be some free agents, so nigga,
yes, it's
nigga. But right now, what he's doing, this shit it's almost unfair.
nah, it is.
This is what you do when you're playing 2K, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you're like doing a mod player and you're just building, you got unlimited whatever, and you can do whatever
BC.
the fuck you want.
Yeah,
You're just like, I'm gonna make them this tall and I'm gonna make them do this and I'm gonna make unrealistic things
yeah,
are now realistic because we're seeing it in person. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like we're seeing it with our own
No,
eyes.
he's a real creative player. That he is. That you're right. He's a creative player.
Like that's
Yeah.
cheating, bro. Like you're like
Because in my career, right, like when I do my career, anybody, all my 2K people, you know that, you only could make your build a certain way. But when you do create a player, like if you're doing franchise mode or something like that, you can do whatever you want.
yo,
He's a, just do whatever you want.
it's like he's a 99, bro.
Yeah, he's a 99, bro.
Everything up.
You might as well just put him 99 in 2K right now. Y'all
You know what
bugging
I'm
for that.
saying?
Like,
It's like you just created the dude, and you don't even play. You just put it on simulation.
yep,
And,
just
and you just watching to see what you created.
Just stay healthy. That's it. That's all you gotta do. Stay healthy. I know it's easier said than done, especially when you are, like when you're bigger.
It's a lot
It's a
harder
little
to
harder
stay.
to
It's
stay
feel like on
healthy.
your back and your legs and shit
You
like
know,
that. It's really hard.
you're 7'4" doing crazy shit. A body is probably like God up there. Like, man, I went crazy on this one.
Speaking of big man.
I thought you were gonna say speaking of God real quick.
Nah,
Speaking of God, but yeah,
like,
but
because I know we was talking about Philly earlier in the season, and I don't know how much longer Embiid gonna be around.
yeah,
And the reason why I say that is, because shit, we had to deal with this shit. Fucking Maxi and that rookie, what was it, VJ?
yeah, they going. stupid. Maxie is going dummy. I ain't gonna lie. I know he's a problem. He's a problem.
Listen, they might be rethinking things over there in Philly, bro, because I mean,
Hot start.
hot start, granted, hot start, and it's early in the season, right?
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens. This might help Joel, you know what I'm saying, to get a little more healthy because the first game of the season when we played him, bro, he looked like he didn't even want to fucking be out there.
Yeah.
Like his legs look like they still hurt, bro.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like he like everything, like you know, when you shoot a jumper sometimes and like you've been playing ball for a minute, like all day, you shoot the jump and your legs just feel so heavy, bro.
Yeah.
That's what it almost looked like,
Shoot
bro.
with nothing but arms.
Yeah, and like it just like you feel me? And it's just it didn't look good that first game. You know, we only lost by one. But the way that Maxie and VJ are playing right now, Philly might end up rethinking things, bro.
Yeah.
There's always a team that'll pick Joel up and we can use you, you know, whatever, but who knows, bro? Who knows?
Yeah, the injury shit, man. Like we said, it's about the staying healthy shit. Cause just a couple years ago, you're like Embiid. That's the takeover of the league. Like
Yeah.
because when he is healthy and he's on his shit, he truly is the most like unstoppable person.
Bro, you can't fuck
Like
with him,
you can't fuck with
You
him
can't fuck with him.
because it's the midi, it's the
He's gonna
threes.
hit you with a midi. He's gonna hit you in the post.
He's so
gonna hit you
consistent with
on
that fucking midi too. Oh my god, the way he hits that shit.
It's ignorant,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, it's crazy.
It's so it pisses you off
Yeah,
because
he's like,
you know
yo,
it's
you
like
ain't never missing that,
if he
bro.
takes 8, he's gonna make 7.
Yeah, off the rip.
Off rip, bro. And you're gonna be
Bro, if
pissed
he
off.
takes 7, he gonna make 8.
That's how consistent.
That's how
And then you
consistent.
don't want to put him on the line.
Yeah, and then in the post, it's really work. It's work. It's crazy, but we don't get to see it. So we got Wemby, who is just, I'm not trying to glaze, bro. I got a report on what's going on right now, and they're 5-0.
He's
And
5-0, bro.
like,
My man's getting triple doubles with blocks. So.
yeah, like he's really like that. You know what I'm saying? He's really fucking like that,
Like
man.
it's disrespectful, bro.
Yeah, the NBA back, man. NFL rocking, Primo Sports rocking. We out here, man. Y'all gotta make sure we need the subs, man. We trying to get monetized out this bitch, man. Like, you know what I mean? I like the
Help
views.
some brothers out, man.
Help some brothers out, man.
Look out.
Look out, man. I'm
Golly, stop acting like that.
right, yo. We primos.
Good, be a primo, good primo.
Come on, show some
Come on.
love, man. But
Show love to the familia.
But to the
Come
ones
on.
that do, man, we appreciate y'all, man. We can't wait to welcome more. We're gonna wrap this episode up because it's Halloween. I gotta take these kids trick or treating and shit.
I'm a fan this year.
He's
I'm a
fan.
Pats fan.
He's a Pats fan. It's a great costume. It's a great costume. But yeah, man, we out of here. Signing off. It's Jake spreading love, man. I appreciate all of y'all. Lex, if you got any parting words for them, I
You
mean,
already know, man. Like, comment, subscribe, man. Check y'all on the next one.
All right, yo, we out.